It started with 2 missing children. It ended with a backyard grave. And along the way, there were cult beliefs, mysterious deaths, and a smiling mother who said the world was ending. Hi, and welcome. I'm Jenny, and this is True Crime Stories and more. This story is about the senseless murders of 2 young children. Laurie Vallow looked like the perfect suburban mum. Blonde, charming, deeply religious and deeply dangerous. She had 2 kids, Tylee Ryan 16 and JJ Vallow 7. A daughter with fire in her spirit and a little boy with autism and a love for hugs. But in 2019 they both disappeared. And what followed was a story almost too bizarre to believe. It all began when Laurie met a man named Chad Daybell. He was a religious author, a Doomsday prepper. He wrote apocalyptic novels for a small Mormon audience, visions of the end of times, angels, and portals. And Laurie? She believed every word. They claimed to be part of God's chosen 144,000, that the world was ending soon, and that some people, including her own children, had become possessed by dark spirits. She said they were zombies, that their souls had left their bodies, and that the only way to free them was death. Let that sink in. But it gets worse. Before the kids vanished, Laurie's husband, Charles Vallow, was shot and killed by her brother, Alex Cox. He claimed self-defense. The case was closed quickly, too quickly. Then Chad's wife, Tammy Daybell, died in her sleep, no autopsy, just buried. 10 days later, Chad and Laurie were married on a beach in Hawaii. 2 fresh graves, 2 happy newlyweds. But where were Tylee and JJ? Laurie told people they were safe, that JJ was with a friend, that Tylee was at college. But no one had seen them. Not in weeks. Not in months. Police began to investigate. They issued a court order, produce the children. Laurie refused. She was arrested in Hawaii and extradited to Idaho. Still no sign of the kids. Then came June 2020. Police searched Chad Daybell's backyard. They found shallow graves, charred remains. Tylee had been dismembered and burned. JJ had been buried in plastic bags. Duct tape wrapped around his face. Chad stood and watched the scene from his porch. Then he tried to drive away. He was arrested on the spot. The public was horrified. 2 innocent children killed by the people meant to protect them, all in the name of twisted beliefs. Laurie and Chad were charged with multiple counts of murder and conspiracy. They pled not guilty. They smiled in court. Laurie wore makeup. Chad stared blankly. In 2023, Laurie Vallow was convicted on all charges. She was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Her only words? I know Jesus Christ knows me. Chad awaits trial. The case rocked the nation. How could this happen? How could faith be twisted into murder? How many red flags were ignored? But maybe the scariest question is this. If someone truly believes the end is coming, what are they willing to do? What are they willing to justify? For Laurie Vallow, the answer was simple. Anything.